Hello, and a warm welcome to World This Week by latestlaws.com. This is a weekly program, so hit the bell icon to get notifications for new videos. I will be taking you through the significant orders and judgments passed by various courts in the country and some important international news from this week. Let's begin with the Supreme Court this week. Recently, the Supreme Court ruled that eligibility criteria or rules governing government job recruitment cannot be altered midway once the selection process has commenced unless explicitly permitted by the existing rules. The court emphasized that changing the rules during the recruitment process disrupts fairness and transparency. The bench further observed that recruitment rules must align with constitutional principles of equality and non-discrimination and that candidates' rights cannot be arbitrarily altered during the process. The Supreme Court, in a significant ruling benefiting commercial drivers, held that individuals holding a light motor vehicle driving license are eligible to drive transport vehicles with a weight not exceeding 7,500 kilograms. The judgment from a five-judge constitution bench, led by Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud, offers clarity on licensing regulations and is expected to prevent insurance companies from rejecting claims based on the license type of drivers involved in accidents. A driver with a license for a light motor vehicle for vehicles with a gross vehicle weight under 7,500 kilograms is permitted to operate a transport vehicle without needing additional authorization of the Motor Vehicle Act. The Apex Court refused to grant anticipatory bail to a man in a case pertaining to the Porsche car accident, which claimed two lives, in Pune earlier this year. A bench comprising Justice Sudhanshu Dhulia and Justice Ehsanuddin Amanullah declined to interfere with the Bombay High Court order that had denied anticipatory bail to Arunkumar Devnath Singh, the father of the minor driver's friend. The Supreme Court delivered a significant ruling regarding the interpretation of material resources of the community as outlined in Article 39 of the Constitution. The court held that not all privately owned properties qualify as part of these resources, which the state is obligated to equitably distribute according to the directive principles of state policy. The court clarified that while some private properties might be included under this definition, they must meet specific criteria related to community relevance. Now, let's get an overview of the High Courts. The High Court of Punjab and Haryana directed O.P. Zindal Global University to respond to a petition filed by an LLM student challenging the university's claim that his exam submission was AI-generated. This case could establish a new precedent regarding the use of artificial intelligence and intellectual property rights in academia. The High Court of Kerala has clarified the boundaries of voyeurism according to law, stating that capturing images of women in public areas, where they would not reasonably expect privacy, does not constitute an offence under Section 354C of the Indian Penal Code, which concerns voyeurism. This ruling emerged from the case of Ajit Pillai v. State of Kerala, addressing allegations made by a woman regarding inappropriate behavior from two men. The Delhi High Court expressed dissatisfaction with a report filed by a high-level committee tasked with reviewing the city's infrastructure, particularly its focus on only the drainage system. In its observations, the court emphasized the need for a comprehensive review of Delhi's administrative, financial, and physical infrastructure, noting that the city's outdated systems have led to recurring crises. The High Court of Andhra Pradesh quashed a police case filed against Telugu actor Allu Arjun for allegedly violating the Mode Code of Conduct during the general election. According to the FIR, Arjun was invited to YSRCP leader Shilpa Ravi Chandra Kishore Reddy's home on May 11 at Nandyala town without prior permission from the returning officer. After temporarily halting all the proceedings on the case in October, the court on Wednesday quashed the petition against Arjun and Reddy, following a review of the case and deliberations. Moving on to international news this week. The Human Rights Commission of Pakistan has called for a swift and transparent investigation into the reported abduction of Intizar Hussain Panjutha, a lawyer associated with the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. In a statement posted on X, the HRCP emphasized the need for accountability, stating, HRCP calls for a prompt and transparent inquiry into the abduction of PTI lawyer Intizar Hussain Panjutha, who was recovered earlier today after having allegedly disappeared forcibly for over 3 weeks. Conservationists and Native American advocates have filed a federal lawsuit against the U.S. government, aiming to block the development of a Nevada lithium mine. They argue that the project, backed by the Biden administration's Clean Energy Initiative, endangers a rare desert wildflower, TM's buckwheat, and poses risks to groundwater resources and culturally significant sites. In the end, we have miscellaneous news. The Supreme Court amended its rules to replace the term summer vacation with partial court working days. This significant change was implemented through the Supreme Court Second Amendment rules, which were notified on November 5, 2024, marking the final week of the outgoing Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud's tenure. Under the revised rules, the number of partial court working days has been reduced from 103 days to a maximum of 95 days, excluding Sundays. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. This is a weekly program, and to get more information, please check the description box for weekly updates. Like and subscribe to our channel.